Thanks for all that information, Heather. We appreciate it.
Well, today, state prosecutors are set to respond to a request that would delay the upcoming execution of Billy Ray Irick.
The Knoxville man was convicted for the 1985 rape and murder of 7-year-old Paula Dyer, but the Tennessee Court of Appeals says it cannot rule on an appeal of the state's proposed execution method before August 9th. The court filed an order saying there's not enough time to submit the records, and they have the sides present their arguments. It comes after lawyers for death row inmates filed a state appeal tied to a lethal injection drug. Irick's lawyers asked for a delay until the court can hear that appeal.